These days, the idea of a low-budget, found-footage horror film doesn't turn heads, as the idea has been done to death. From the successful Paranormal Activity movies to other franchises like VHS and Hell House, audiences have seen it all. Before any of these scared viewers, however, there was the Blair Witch Project in 1999, a movie that frightened people by not showing it all. The horror in the Blair Witch Project worked by whispering a suggestion in your ear and letting the dark depths of your imagination do the rest of the work. The Blair Witch Project, directed by Daniel Myrick and Eduardo Sanchez, had a marketing campaign that worked by tapping into the newer world of the internet, and along with a well-made mockumentary, built a universe so realistic that so many of us wondered if it was real. It became a pop culture phenomenon that dared to be watched, and became a huge success commercially and critically. Still, the reception among theatergoers was mixed. Some praised it as one of the scariest movies ever made, while others dismissed it as boring, disappointed that, in their opinion, nothing much had happened. What makes some dismiss the Blair Witch Project is also the trick that makes it work. If you want blood and guts and gory kill scenes, along with sights of a scary witch tromping through the woods after her victims, you're not going to get that. Instead, you're going to get what's mostly a chaotic character study of the three main characters. To fear and understand the ending of the Blair Witch Project, you first have to pay attention to the exposition. The film found a clever way to explain its villain without an info dump. The information given to us early in the film from the townsfolk they interview sets up what happens at the end of the film. For some, the end was still a massive disappointment. For fans of the film, this ending is brilliant for multiple reasons. If you saw it, you would be disappointed, because what we can see in our minds is always scarier than what someone else could create. Still, whether you love the ending or hated it, it's one that did not betray the plot, but instead brought it full circle. There are countless other theories as to what really happens at the end of the film, a few somewhat logical and some over the top. It's fun to wonder about, and the fact that we don't know is what's scary as hell. That is what keeps you awake at night, afraid that the unknown is coming for you next.